Well, before I get started today, there's some stuff to talk about. First one being, PayPal donations have successfully funded my saddlebag replacement, which I am super proud to report. If you didn't know, I had some saddlebags and then somebody cut them off of my bike and stole them, and I asked subscribers to donate to help me replace them, and tomorrow I'm going to be ordering some new ones, so that's pretty cool. I appreciate all of it, and the PayPal link's going to stay up, so if you want to donate, I'll use that money to buy equipment going forward, and it really kind of helps move this thing forward. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is one of my subscribers invited me to do their podcast, which was pretty exciting. The podcast is called the Plain Donuts Podcast, and it's a couple of people that talk about stuff. I think it's really funny. I think it's really good. I think the hosts are very good at what they're doing, and they definitely deserve more listeners than they get. But anyway, it's on their website, and it's on iTunes. You can go to the website in the description, and you can listen to it, just stream off their site, or you can download it. And it's good. They asked me some questions about stuff that I don't usually talk about on here, like how I named this channel and like how I got started doing this. You know, if that's something you're interested in, or you just can't get enough of me, go check that out. Come on, man, there's nobody coming. Anyway, today I am in the town of Flagstaff, which is situated about 100 miles north of Phoenix, and it's about 7,000 feet above sea level, which means my motorcycle's not real happy to be running. It's already stalled twice at stoplights. It's going to be interesting to see how it runs in the morning. Flagstaff is a college town. It's also home to the largest concentration of ponderosa pine trees in the world, and they say in the summertime the whole town smells like vanilla, which I don't agree with, but it does smell like pine trees, and pine trees are basically the best smell on earth. This place is awesome, man. I can't turn left. Go ahead. Turn around right here. It's also home to the largest mountain in Arizona. It's called Humphreys Peak, and it reaches 12,600 feet. I climbed it last year, and I made a video about it. Nobody watched it, but if you want to check that out, it was a pretty cool trip. Anyway, I don't really have a plan for today. I was going to go camp on Schnebley Hill, but I think the road is still closed, so I decided to come up to Flagstaff because it's really windy here. Let's go take this cramp buster off. No, so I kind of don't really know where I'm going tonight. Schnebley Hill Road is closed, so I'm not doing that. And I poked around on Google Street View a little bit, and I found some dirt roads that you can camp off of that don't appear to have gates, which means they can't close them off, which means I can probably find a place to stay. So there's a couple we're going to go check out, and hopefully they work. Worst case, I can just stay in a hotel, but I don't want to do that, man. God damn it. See that? If Honda makes any changes to these, it needs to be an adjustable mixture screw. I mean, I haven't looked for it yet, but my understanding is the mixture screw has actually got a tab on it that keeps you from turning it. I need to cut that bitch off. So this is the first area that I'm going to go check out. It's a dirt road off of this road that heads towards Walnut Canyon National Monument. This thing is running really bad, man. But somewhere along this road, there's a dirt road that cuts off of it, and I know for sure that there's tourist camping permitted in that area. This might be it. Yep, this is it. Oh man, I'm so stoked. I've been wanting to come up here and camp forever. So I don't know if I've talked about it recently, but the way that I navigate, I don't navigate using a GPS. I've got the Google Maps on my phone and I use the satellite view to locate myself, and I kind of read that like it's a paper map. But before I go out anywhere, I research the area by studying Google Maps. So I go to satellite view, I look at the roads, I look at the dirt roads, and I zoom in and I just pan along the road and I follow it, and I look for little pull-offs, and if you look real closely, you can usually tell if there's campfire pits from the satellite view. And I just I come out and I find the roads, and once I get there, it doesn't always look the same as it did on the map. Sometimes it's really hard to tell the quality of a road, and you'll get out somewhere and you'll realize the road is way rougher than you're willing to deal with. That's kind of what I've done today. I spotted this area a long time ago on freecampsites.net. There's a spot over here highlighted mentioning that this area is okay for free dispersed camping. And then that's kind of how I discovered it. And I've been wanting to come up here and check it out ever since, because I want to see the condition, and like this is definitely passable with like a passenger car. Of course, I'm looking for private locations so I can walk around with the camera on my face without getting stared at. On the map, there was one of these offshoots to this road, kind of went further into the wilderness, so I'm gonna probably have to stop and look so I can figure out where that one is, and then we can get set up. I think I found my spot. Yeah, the only problem is there's a camper like right next to it. But it's a pretty cool place. Awesome view of the mountains over there. I wonder if I could just go further out there. I think I'm gonna put my tent here. See if I can get this thing to stand up in this mud. It's not mud, but it's fucking soft. Let's grab a rock. There we go. Well, here we are. I don't know if you can see that, but the mountains are over there. I think that's Humphreys Peak, that one on the right. You can't see it. I know you can't. So that last video I made where I was out camping in the rain, yeah, naturally when I packed all this stuff up, it was all soaked. That was 2 months ago, and I never opened it up. I pulled it out of the bag today and it was still wet. It still had water in it, and all of it was mildewed. I mean, I have no one to blame but me because I was just being an idiot. But I let it air out for a while today, so hopefully it doesn't smell that bad. It's not supposed to rain today, so maybe I'll leave this off. I never do that. Oh, that's like calcified. Holy shit. It's supposed to be pretty cold tonight. I think it's going to be down to like the 30s. But right now I'm pretty hot and I'm really thirsty. And this is an MRE that was sent to me by a viewer. I have been really looking forward to getting into this and seeing what it's all about. I think MREs are kind of funny because like they're notorious for not being great food. However, these are very expensive. These things are $8 a package. French vanilla cappuccino instant powder. Packets of I don't know. This particular breath mints, pepper and salt. Oh my god, I think it's salt. Toffee rolls. Dude, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oatmeal cookie, chunky peanut butter. What am I supposed to do with all this? What is in here? This is a vegetable crumbles with pasta in taco style sauce. That's what this is supposed to be. There's a spoon and crackers. Is this the vegetable crumbles? I have no idea how to do this. Oh, these are labeled. This is vegetarian taco pasta and this is pears. I chose the vegetarian taco pasta because it sounded hilarious, so we're gonna see what it tastes like. Ready for the vegetable crumbles in a taco style sauce. Looks like legit food. It's like chili. Really, that's what that is. I'll put this hot sauce in there. Seriously, dude? It's the first time I've ever used this knife in a video. It's to open a tiny packet of hot sauce. Well, I have collected some wood, built my fire ring, and now I think I'm just going to go out and ride a little bit. I think one of the most important skills you could have when doing stuff like this is just being comfortable doing stuff like this. You know, it's like I come out here by myself, go off-road into places where most people don't, and I'm fine with it. It's like, it's easy to be scared of the dark, and it's easy to be scared of the animals, and it's easy to be scared of the bugs. Because as people, as humans in this age, we all grew up, most of us grew up not having to deal with any of that because we have the luxury of living in homes. A huge part of this is actually like being comfortable with all of that and getting used to all of that. Because then once you get past that, you can actually experience it all. You can actually come out here and calmly take this in and look at this and see what it all is and smell all the smells and see all the things without being scared, taking a shit in the woods, you know, that kind of stuff. Sorry I'm going so slow. I don't know what's up here and I just want to roll around and have a chat. Oh man, take a look at that. I gotta get an Instagram picture. And I discovered all of this just by looking at a thing on a map. Like, that's the craziest thing about what I find that I do, is that I just look at a map and I'm like, there's a dirt road, they say you can camp there, I'm gonna go check it out. And I have no idea where this goes. I'm hoping I don't roll up on somebody's camp. There's a pond. I should have bought fuel before I came out here, because I did not. Turn around. I don't want to get lost. I was just talking about that on the podcast that I did. One of the questions was, have you ever been lost? And I was like, no, not really. I've always known my way out of an area. But in this case, I might not, because I haven't researched this network of roads enough to know where I'm going. So I need to stay on the same road. This is the perfect time of year to be up here. It's nice and cool. Oh man, somebody really went mudding in this. Oh, these are getting deeper. be fun in a four-wheel drive. I should really probably turn around. Wouldn't it be funny if I lost my tent? I'm sure this goes back to the main road. Oh, it's Sandy's over there. Yep, here it is. Because I have a pristine sense of direction, I know that I'm going left. I want to use as little fuel as possible. Got 162 miles on the trip. Normally I can get 190, but that's if I'm going around town. It gets much worse fuel economy if I'm on the highway, and I rode the highway the whole way here. Use this towel that was in the MRE to start my fire. Oh, there's a bunch of them. It's like they knew what I was doing. And that's how you make a fire. Using MRE napkins. Add the rest of those to my kit. Man, it's hard living everybody's dream, but somebody's got to do it. Man, this is the part of the day where I always struggle for content. I can ride around during the day and I can vlog all I want, and I can, I can have things that I want to talk about, but like this is like part where I never really feel like doing much. So we're gonna end it here.
Say you were bad. Say stop. Say you were bad. Say stop.